welcome to the Notes for Notes blog. I'm so excited about what is going on right now. I'm program director Mike Gates here in Memphis, and today I just really wanted to share with everyone what we've been doing inside of Notes for Notes Digital. Digital has been a great asset and tool that we have been using in these COVID times, and because we're not in the studios, now we can still do virtual learning. We can still help youth with songwriting. We can still help youth with their production work. We can help youth with making their beats and also with their music lessons, doing guitar, piano, and rhythm like drums and other things like that. So what I've been doing lately, I've been working with youth inside of Soundtrap, and not only that, on Zoom, just teaching music theory, like those that want to learn piano, just helping them understand the music theory behind it. And I just want to show you a few clips of just how we do that inside of Zoom using Soundtrap and like the other resources that are offered to us. So it's been a great experience, and I believe the youth are learning a lot. They're very excited about what they're learning, and so I want to share with you just what we're doing. So here are a few clips again of just some Zoom sessions where we're talking about music theory. And so if you want your youth to be a participant, or you are a youth who would like to participate in these things that we have to offer, go to notesfornotes.org. You can sign up, or you can email me at mgates@notesfornotes.org. So many great things that are going on right now. So please take advantage, please enjoy the videos, and stay tuned for more. Does that make sense to you? Mm-hmm. Awesome. All right. So when we have like C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C, that's called our C scale. So a scale is made up of 8 notes. Do you know the formula for finding a major scale?
Whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half.
There you go. So we got whole, whole, half, whole, 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 and half. Awesome. So let's run through our scales real quick. So we know what C scale is. So it's C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. All right. Let's do the scale of F. Let's find the F scale.
Okay.
Using that formula. So it'll be a F. What's our next note? Try it again. Call them out to me so I can know what notes you're playing as you're playing. Awesome. All right, can you repeat those notes to me that you played? What notes did you play for F scale?
F,
Uh-huh.
F, G, A sharp, which is B flat.
Awesome.
No, C,
Mm-hmm.
D, E.
Yep. Awesome. That's exactly right. Play the C chord, C, E, G. We're going to keep C, E, G in our right hand, but only thing we're going to do is change the bass note.
Sorry.
Now you see how that works though? See how just when we change the bass note, the quality of the chord changes. We never changed any notes in our right hand, but because of the bass note, the quality of the chord changes. All right, so now, David, here's the tricky part about an 808. We need to find an 808 that's in the same key as our song, all right? So when I say key, a key, excuse me, is it's the tonality of it, all right? So it's like in certain keys, we have certain notes that we can play, all right? So we need an 808 that plays like the note or the key of our song, all right? So we're in D minor, So it's just the key of D. Can you see my piano roll down here, David?
Yes.
All right. So let's go through our notes real quick. All right. So you see where it says C1. So it's C. So all of this is C. So C1 just means it's like, think of in term of numbers. So C1, 1 being like the lowest, and then as we go to like C2, the notes get higher. All right. So that's a C. Then the next one would be a D. And this is an E. And you can see the notes actually come up on the bottom when I press it. It's an F, G, A, B, and then it starts back over at C again, okay? So what we need to find out is which one of these notes sounds the best with our music, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna start, since we're in the key of D, I'm gonna start on the D key, and let's see if that sounds right with the music, all right? So I'm gonna play it. Oh, it actually put a MIDI clip there. We don't want that. Let's delete the MIDI clip. Right. Let's go back to instrument.
Yeah, I think you have a couple of what's the names on there, Mike.
What's that?
Tracks. See that 808.
Oh, how do I edit that? That should be good. We want just a clean sub. I'm gonna play just to make sure everything sounds good. All right, cool. So I'm gonna go back to my instrument and let's play it, and I'm going to play the sub along with it. All right, here we go. All right, so I was playing the D on the downbeat. Did you hear that? So every time I got to 1, I was playing D. So the D sounded good. What do you think?
I think that sounded good.
You think that sounded good? Okay, let's listen. I'm gonna listen to it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So here's what we got. We got D. So if you're on your keyboard, I'm using like the keyboard to type, right? So if I hit X, all right, it gives me a D. What we want to do is find out the bass notes for this track. So I hear about 3 different chords. So I hear dun, 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 dun. So we need to find out what bass notes go with those chords. Okay, do you hear those chords moving? Do you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna solo the melody and let's listen to those chords. All right, so we have, I muted wrong, but here we go. So here we go. I am going to loop this area, and I'm going to also solo our sub here. All right, so let's find the bass note. So we know the first one is D. So I think D, I want to say a G maybe. Nah. Maybe a F. Nope. You know what? It's probably a 6, a flat 6. So I'm gonna try this. So I'm just using my ears here. So I think yeah, it's a 6, 7. So What note is that?
Yeah.
Is that a colon? I'm not trying to see like the keyboard note.
Comma.
A comma. I think I want to go back though. So let's go X, J, Z. This sounds right to me.
Yeah.
All right. So what I just did there, I just kind of used my ears to kind of find the bass note. All right. So I'm gonna go through the process with you to kind of show you how we find it. So it's kind of trial and error sometimes, but the more you do it, the better you get at it. Okay. So I'm gonna just show you. If I didn't know those bass notes, I would probably do this. So I would play it. So I know the first note is D. That's right. All right, so this F didn't work, so I can go. So I noticed like the D works, that G works, which is B on my keyboard. So if I hit B, it gives me a G note, and if I hit N, it gives me an A. But what also works is if I use the J key, it gives me what's called A sharp or a B flat. You see those notes on the key when I press it? So I'm gonna mute this real quick just so we can look at it. It's not. It's still gonna play. Oh, that's the kick. I'm sorry. Wrong track marker. Here we go. So we notice. Okay. So if I hit J, it's a B flat or A sharp. All right. Also, if I hit Z, it gives me a C. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna use all of those. So I'm gonna use the D, the G, and the A. And then the next time around, I'm going to use the D, the J, and the C.